6 travel tips to avoid overpacking. No one loves to lug heavy luggage around on their holiday. My tips are going to help you avoid overpacking and help you have a stylish and fun holiday. I'm Antoinette Stonham from All About Style. I'm a passionate personal stylist. I love to help women dress with confidence, feel good about themselves no matter what age or body shape, and most importantly, love what you see in the mirror. Tip number 1, plan your trip. Your itinerary is going to be your best friend. Your itinerary is going to tell you all the little secrets that you need on what you should pack and how much you should pack. Firstly, where am I going? How many destinations am I going to? What's the weather going to be like? Am I going from a cold destination to a hot destination? If I'm trekking, what activities I'm going to be doing? If I'm going to be walking through the streets of Paris and the streets of Rome, remember it's all cobblestone, so what shoes should I pack? So they're the things to consider. And also how long you're going to be in each destination. Can I wash my clothes? That actually impacts on how much you're going to be taking and what you're going to be taking. So your itinerary is going to be your best friend to plan. When I'm going through my itinerary, I go through each day and I have a look at my activities and I think of what am I going to wear for those activities, and I do that for every single day I'm going to be doing something, and then I end up with a list of items that I'm going to be needing. Tip number 2 is limitations. Check your limitations on your luggage. Think about your trip. You're leaving your destination and it's an international flight, but are you going to be doing domestic flights in between? So that makes a big difference on how much your weight is going to be on your luggage. Also, if you've got onboard luggage, make sure you research the airlines, because a lot of them have specifications on the size of the bag, not just the weight. And limitations on liquids. What can I take on board? What do I actually need? So you need to check your limitations of what you can take on in your onboard luggage so you're not held up as you're going through security. Tip number 3, what can't I leave home without? They're things that are specific to you, your medication, your vitamins, things that you need for every day that you absolutely can't live without. Make a list so you don't forget anything, because you may not be able to get them overseas. Make a list and tick them off as you pack them. Tip number 4, packing with or without packing cells. I'm often asked, Antoinette, do you use packing cells? Yes, I do use packing cells, only for certain destinations. If I'm traveling and I'm doing a tour and where every second day you're moving along, that's where the packing cells really help you, because you've got your underwear in one, you've got t-shirts and tops in another, you've got bottoms, you've got dresses, you've got everything separated. It's not in the suitcase and it becomes a bundled up mess, and then it overwhelms you. If you're not using the packing cells, I like to roll. So if I'm going on a trip where I know I'm going to stay in the destination for a week, I don't use the packing cells. I usually just roll in the suitcase. When I arrive at my destination, I hang them up in the wardrobe. Or if I'm only going away for a weekend, I actually have the garments hung on the coat hangers, and I fold them in thirds and place them in the suitcase, then pull them straight out and they're still on their hangers. So there are different ways of packing, and yes, the packing cells are helpful. Tip number 5 is my favourite, creating your travel capsule wardrobe. I've put one together. I'll just show you mine so we can have a look together. Okay, so what I've done here is, as you can see, the colours all flow. So number 1, you need to choose a colour palette of 2 to 3, maybe 4 different colours if you like. And what I've done here, I've got 3 bottoms. So I've got my jeans, a pair of pants, and a skirt. I've got 6 different tops to team up with. I've got a top which I wear evening wear if I wanted to dinner. I've got the vest, I've got a pink top, I've got my little tee and another long sleeve top, and a top which will give me a casual outfit. So these tops mix and match with those bottoms. So, and I've got my dress. I would add 3 pairs of shoes and maybe a side bag and a clutch, and that gives me a mix and match wardrobe which will help me dress for about 14 days. It gives me 20 outfits, 20 different options. So Creating that little capsule wardrobe is what you need to do when you're packing. It makes it so much easier. Everything works together, but you do have to consider whether you can wash in between or not. Tip number 6, I want you to go through your wardrobe. I want you to start creating your capsule wardrobe. You've already gone through your itinerary, you've made your list, you know where you're going and how long you're going to be traveling for. So how do I create that? I want you to go and rummage through your wardrobe, pull out your bottoms, your tops, your dresses, lay them all out and create outfits. Then make a list of any gaps you may have. So you may need another pair of shoes, you may need a couple of singlets. So you're not overbuying and you're not overpacking. Then you're going to go out shopping, grab the things you need, come back home and finish creating those outfits. After you've created them, I want you to take photos of them. Keep them on your phone and that way you can refer to them and you don't have any dilemmas and you don't get overwhelmed when you're out on holidays. If you found these tips helpful, comment below and let me know how they've helped you.